a matter of formality and all tradition. We will start the session with a prayer song. I request Mr. sir to come forward and start the prayer song. I request
देवी प्रपन्नाति हरे प्रसीद प्रसीद माता जगतो किलस्य प्रसीद विश्वेश्वरी पाहि विश्वं त्वमीश्वरी देवी चराचरस्य
Beloved New Years and the extended family members, a very good evening to everybody. We must take pride to be part of a great innings that come to an end today. That is, the superannuation of our beloved Deputy General Manager and ROIC, Prakash M. Revankar. And Hubli, it's like if you ask me, is that first such session? No. There are instances we have seen such innings. There were many innings we have seen such things, but this is not one among them. Not just one among them, rather. It has, certain special things to be added to it. It is very unique and memorable for several reasons. But due to time constraint, I would like to highlight a few such reasons why this innings is very unique for our Hubli RO particularly. He is the first Deputy General Manager that our RO had ever. After voting and Sir is the only ROIC at Hubli who led us twice, led us and guided us twice. And I don't know, some of you might be there that time, but I was fortunate to be, representing both the terms. So in 2016, August sometime, if I am not wrong, he came and he has conducted a session like this with all the RO staff, and he told what was his vision. There were many ROICs came and gone, but nobody talked about what was his vision when he reported. So on the very first day, Sir has come as a CRM that time. He told RO people in the same hall what is his vision. The vision was that we are at number 3 as a New India Hubli RO. We were at number 3 in this region. United was the leader. OIC, NSL, everybody is ahead of us. So Sir told that by the time I leave, I would like to see this, region as number 1, like the entire New India is number 1 in the general insurance market. And a few people can achieve their vision, and he is one such visionary. We are number 1 in this market right now. And there were earlier also there were a good number of CRMs who are really good. They have done good. We cannot say that they have not done. But certain things, the present boss brought to our Hubli RO is that with his vast experience in abroad as well as in the corporate office and head office and all, he brought a new culture, corporate style of culture. Earlier, since beginning of RO, I was here, I was fortunate. But that corporate culture we started learning only after his entry into this RO. And that credit goes to him. And another good thing with him is that every office that he visits as an ROIC, he first look at the surroundings, right from the tiles to the roof. If something he finds that it is not really good, he always try to do the best possible environment for the staff. In that mode, he has, some of you people might be knowing, we have renovated our Hubli Depot, which is very beautiful. You go and see it, it's like a corporate office. And Dharwad Depot and Gadak office, a few to be named. Okay, so it was purely his initiatives. Earlier we never thought of such concepts. He sent us that I was in estate establishment that time. He called us for a meeting and told, let us give us the best to our staff. So wherever possible, he has made us to renovate it. We have done that job, and that credit goes to him. And not just that. Before his coming, we had from 1990s sometime, if I am not wrong, we have 3 staff quarters at Hubli, which were not in use, not in good shape. and so that it was not occupied by anybody. 3 good flats in a fantastic location. So he was the man who thought like why to waste that resources. So let us spend some money and renovate them and put them into use and save much more money to the company by allocating that flats to the officers instead of lease. So he has renovated all the taken initiative to renovate all the 3 flats. Now 2 are in comfortably used continuously. So all the newcomers, those who come, there is something readily available for them to stay for a few days at least before they actually look their own house. So that credit must have we must have to give to him. Not everybody think all these angles like they come and do business and go, but this innings is something unique. And if you ask me, is that there are many things like that, but considering the time constraint, these are very few to his credit. So with this kind of track record, isn't it so inspiring for us to give him a standing ovation and welcome to the session?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. I request our RMP Suresh Babu sir to welcome the boss to the bouquet. As we all know, the family is the driving force behind any successful man because they motivate us, they share us their love in tough times. So they will enable us to achieve the maximum success. So it will be injustice on our part if we don't welcome the family of the sir. So I request Padmaja madam to welcome madam and family to the session. Entire family, please. Sir, please. Family this side, come family. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome to the session, your family, extended family. Now, it is like before we actually start the farewell session, personally, for all of us, it will be, like God will not forget us, will not forgive us if we don't welcome our son of soil and our regional manager, Subramanian sir. We call him son of soil because he's so local to us for everyone. So I request our Balakrishnan sir to welcome our Subramanian sir. With a book. With this, I request our beloved RM Sri Suresh Babu sir to take over the section. Sir, please.
Respected DGM, our family, our Subramanian sir, dear colleagues. It is indeed a celebration mode because some of the visitors came in between. Talk to me like you are having some celebration. Actually, we are not having celebration, but it is something like a celebration mood here. Everybody is enjoying this celebration. Normally during retirement, it will be something painful, but we are all enjoying that company with our DGM. So welcome everybody to the this meeting once again. And as we all know, rest all. The ambition of becoming number one even now continues. As on date, apart from this GMC, the premium we completed last year, we have already crossed that premium, though one more month is left for us. And GMC, we are just short of 6 crores to cross the last year completion. So we are on track. We will be achieving greater heights in the days to come. So we are starting and our DGM can be assured that we will keep the flag of Hubli region high, and he may be watching it from say Hubli. So it will be a pleasant thing for everybody. Our region will be going forward, and it is indeed another pleasure that this 60th birthday of our Prakash sir, we celebrated in the boardroom of the company with the chairman and all GMs present and cutting the cake. So our company is giving such an importance to all of us. They are recognizing each of us in the very dignified manner. So it is our responsibility. We give that dignity to our customers as well. As customers means our intermediaries, those who are with us, including our customers, we will have to pass on that dignity. And this recently held this ROIC meeting, though several changes are coming, all these changes are for the benefit of the company, benefit of the staff, and New India will be, New India flag will be flying high during the days to come also. So we can be kept assured that this BDI scheme, KPI, new KPI scheme, everything will be of helpful to all of us in the days to come. And it is another great pleasure that our DGM worked with almost all senior executives, including our chairman. So it is another milestone which we all may not get. And everywhere he worked, he keeps that close relationship with each and everybody, and ensuring about the welfare of them, ensuring about the welfare of their family. And this is not to such senior persons like GMs and chairman, and it is also to even the junior most officer in our company or junior most staff in our company. So he is such a guiding factor for all of us, and we all cherish that memorable moments in our career life. To me personally, when I got this promoted and transferred to Hubli region, I was expecting to contact somebody in the regional office. Normally, it is like that only. When we go to another region, we will be contacting somebody in the regional office. Say like this RM secretary will be there, somebody will be there doing this establishment job. They will be arranging for us everything. So I was about to contact somebody here or asking for somebody here whether somebody is there to help us for arranging some things. But surprisingly, I got a call directly from DGM asking for my plans of journey, everything. So maybe it may be for you also, many of you also such approach may be there, but it was a surprise for me. DGM directly asking about the travel plans, everything of me. And though I am not going deep into all these things because you know better than me about DGM, so I am not going much about all these things. You may also have something to say about him, but I can assure one thing, whatever promises he has given, because many of the people are worried about their transfers, postings, everything. So everything, whatever promises he has given already will be kept. That continuity I can assure. With this word, thank you.
Thank you very much for the support and the assurance that you have extended now for our staff. Now I request our retired RM Sir Sri Subramanian Sir to say a few words.
And my dear to all your Indians, otherwise another thing. It is indeed a great pleasure moment for me to be part of this function. So right now I am not an employee of this company. I was associated with Revankar for a very long period. We did not have worked in the same office. We are in the same regional office. He and Nature School were attached in branch managers, and we are all working in the account department. And we did not have opportunity to meet. But I was also part of the IT department. So I used to visit ODO, ODPDO, company DOs. That time I used to exchange our opinion and stuff. So that's how we met him. And then he was a DGM also. I was working in the legal department. That time also we used to exchange. So you are seeing that this is two for our area. One is the time of entrance, another is the time of
exit. Entry and exit.
Present Revankar, both though he has spent 35 years, nothing has changed. So always very pleasant, affable, friendly. So we had most of us might have had very tough bosses, difficult bosses. So, but he always like a boss, his friend, philosopher and guide. So we can always trust a boss. So he is perfect Revankar. So always inspiring. Even the young entrants, he always encourage them to go in the right path of this career. And also, whatever the business support he has given to his officers, also very rememberable, because he never put undue pressures on each of us. So that he allowed us to work independently. At the same time, whatever company's goals or objectives are there, that we used to keep in mind. So retirement comes to everybody. They are also coming. A long way. He has worked here in Karnataka, and he went abroad, and in Mumbai. So various fields of experience they carry. But all he was able 129, 124 crores. So now United India was far higher at that time, maybe 300. At the time itself they are 200 crores higher. So now it is a very happy and charitable moment. So I have been there for quite good time here. He was first RM, and he was also DGM. Two terms also I was here with him as his RM. So all the time he is encouraging. Also I personally feel that because of him only I was posted here that time in 2017. So I am very grateful to him. So with the career coming to an end in India, new gate may be open. It is up to him to do whatever is there. I wish him all the best to stay with family or pursue some new habits or new career. With this, I wish you all the best. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. As always, you kept it simple and to the point. And Hubli RO as such always need your support and guidance. Now I request our Adiga sir, Senior DGM of Simoga, to say a few words. So there also.
All my dear colleagues, retirement superannuation happened on the age we have given, with on the pace of fitness which we are giving. We should have continued for another 5 years. He is longest serving in charge of the group since it is formed. Today it has become number one because of his vision. And Arno only motivates viewers, branches, staff to do the business. How will it become number one? Arno themselves, they don't do the business. But how they control, motivate and achieve the results, that is great. And Revankar is expert in that. He will do it. During his both terms, he protected most of us. He acted shock absorber most of the time. Whatever HO pressures are there on him for business purpose, whatever he did not give us, pass it down to us. That most of us will agree, because I worked in Bangalore also, here also. Sometimes the number one DGM, if they get banging from my show, next day everyone will pass it on. This even first time also, that business progress is there. One more which is peculiar to Hubli during his tenure is also that one of his worries or one of his problems is the pending request transfers. Always, even during first innings also, now also. Lot of pending transfers were. And the officers come here, join here, maybe after first month onward, they will send a bill, sir, can I get the transfers? And when they contact leaders or these DMs, they will pass on this message to him. And he will tell, what we should do. If we close that RO, that is every time he will tell us. But we fought with the HO, ensure that one good batch of officers are given in the first innings also, even now also. But most of those transfer took place, but the credit is taken by his successor, Revankar sir. He fought for the officers. He took the pressure from all the pending request transfers, but the credit, as I said, He's taking care of Krishna sir. Krishna sir is like that only. He will take credit for everything. Sir, he is a marketing person. He will take it. Sir, it is really enjoyable working with you. I know since you are there in UP as DM, I used to contact you from Bangalore. Really, we are thankful for your guidance, support, even of this place to us. Even under Shimoga also, lot of promotions came. Even this year we got 2 promotions for Shimoga team, and he was instrumental in getting few business associate for that you also. We thank you for all the support you have given, sir. And I wish you a very happy retirement. Peaceful life. God bless you, sir. And on behalf of Shimoga DO, I would like to facilitate it. Right. Yes,
cross ಮಾಡಿ
also request Shimoga's pure son of the soil. Don't answer to honor.
ಊಟ ತಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗ ಸರಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ DGM ನೋಡು
Now, before we actually
ಹಾಂ ಮೆಮೊರಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು
sir, you can welcome to the board. So,
ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗೀರಪ್ಪ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗೆದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು ಫುಲ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಮದುವೆದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆದರೆ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬೇಡ ಸರ್
Madam Ji, Mataji and all family members and all my dear friends. When DGM sir came back in October 2021, I thought still more time is there for retirement. But in between this 21 months or not 21 months, around 18 months passed so fast. And I was there during the first time also. From 17 onwards, I am in Hubli region. I still remember when I reported to Shimoga DGO, I called him to inform that I reported, and immediately he said, you better visit one temple nearby and start your new job here. So that is the kind of affection he has for the subordinates. And before coming to Hubli, I have seen him at Bangalore. During foreign posting interview also, I met him at Chennai. You are all of you seeing these photos now, but I have seen both the versions directly. Big push also I have seen, and result also. Sir used to be handsome always.
Even today.
Yeah, even now. And it was a great experience working with him. Almost 4 years I have worked with him. And always he used to insist for growth with profit, not just growth. That was his mantra from the beginning. And we had a lot of concern for the youngsters also. Because the New India position should be number one always, for which we have to contribute every time, not just showing growth with a lot of losses. That was his concern any time for him. And apart from that, whenever we visit clients also, we will always insist for profit-based business, not just accepting premium. Quantum, we never liked it. Quantum with quality only, we will always insist. So that was it. And like Adiga told, I worked in other region. But after coming to Hubli, it was a new experience. Sir never used to ask about premium, only during the review meeting, that's all. But he will expect our performance, that is there. So it was a great experience working with sir. And apart from all this, myself and Suraj, we always used to discuss about this dressing sense, excellent dressing sense, and this speech also. Whenever he gives speech, we simply enjoyed, and he used to cover everything in a simple way. That was a great learning experience for all of us. Definitely, we are going to miss him in the years to come. I wish you all the best. I wish you excellent second innings, and I assure our regional manager all our support in the coming days. So a lot of challenges are there, and from our side we will extend our full
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request our Alligator sir from Dharwad.
ಸರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಕ್ಕೆ ಹೌದು ಗುರುಗಳು ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ
surveyors and my dear colleagues. I know DGM sir for past 8 years. In fact, he will never forget what he has told to me. I was in Belgaum branch 1 and he became CRM here in Hubli. And I got promoted as a state 2 officer, sorry, state 3 officer. And I was always telling him that, sir, I want to remain here only because I have not completed 3 years. Okay, sorry, I have not completed 4 years. So I wish to stay in the same branch 1. I am comfortable, I have done 34% accretion and I want to. So he paid heed to that and he kept me there only. So I was a senior branch manager at Belgaum branch 1. And after 4 months, he says you have to take Belgaum Leo as DGM. I was so reluctant. He used to call me as a reluctant divisional manager. Why was it, I will tell you. He always used to tell me that you have to become a DM of Belgaum branch because you are from Belgaum, you have to take it. I used to tell him I will not take it because if I go to Belgaum DO, I will be losing Santesham Motors, which is 4 crores. I will be losing KVGB, which is 4.5 crores. Out of 10 crores, 8 crores is gone. So don't break that. On my head, I used to tell that I don't wish to take. Despite of that, he said, no, you will have to take. One fine day, he was there in head office, along with another sir, and they were sitting with CMD sir, and there, from there he called me. See, we are sitting in front of CMD sir, and CMD sir is asking whether you are going to become DM or not. So that time I said, yes, I will take, definitely I will take, because it has gone up to 70,000 and sir is pressurizing me, I took. But I was assured that if I have taken it, he will support me. I was 100% sure that when he's telling me, he will definitely support me. And when he came back, he called me over here and he said, don't think about losing business. Think positively and we'll see that you will do much better. And to my surprise, after losing KVGP, after losing this Santesha Motors, 4.5 crores, we still were able to complete 10 crores during that same year. Okay. And yesterday, when we were talking about this team, how to make a team, okay. forming a team and working for it with a team. He is the team leader. He is a great leader who has guided us. And I tell you, India will win the World Cup. India has won the World Cup because of the manager who was good. Okay, not because the captain was good. India always won because the managers were good. So he is the manager who, when the manager is good, India has already won the World Cup. Okay, and when the manager is so, India has won only the World Cup only by defeating Pakistan, and people used to say already we have won the World Cup. Okay, he was not like that. He was telling you defeat Pakistan, you bring the World Cup. So that way he has rightly said that we have to become number one in Hubli region also. So definitely he has made us very proud that we are number one in Hubli region, and we assure you, sir, that we will be number one again also. Regarding Belgaum DO, we were always number one, he always knows that. And regarding Dharwad, we are number one there also. And we assure you, sir, that we will always be number one in Hubli. On behalf of Dharwad DO, on behalf of Dharwad DO, we would like to honor, sir.
ನಾವು ಹೋದಾಗ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅದೇ 37 ನಿಮಿಷದ್ದಾಯಿತು.
ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ?
ತಗೋ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಿಂದಲ್ಲ ಪೂರ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಪಾಪ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಐಡಿಯಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮದು ಹೆಂಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡು. ನಾವು ದಾವಣಗೆರೆ ರೆಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ
ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದಾಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಬೆಳಗಾಂ ಆಯಿತು, ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರು ಕರೀತಾರೆ ದಾವಣಗೆರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇರಲೋ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ
Thank you, Halgeta sir, and the entire Dharwad team. Now I request our Ballari team, Padmaja madam.
ಬಳ್ಳಾರಿ ಟೀಮ್ ಪದ್ಮಜ ಇರಲಿ, ಅದಾಗಬೇಕು. ಅದೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ. ಕೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ನೋತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕೈ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅರ್ಧ ತಾಸಿಂದ ಬೇಡ ನೀನು ಅಲ್ಲಾಡ್ಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀಯ.
Respected DGM sir, Arun sir,
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು.
and for the family members.
ಬಂದು ಕಾರ್ ಜಾಗ ಬಿಡು.
It's a very happy day and a sad day. Happy for sir because he is going to step into a new life. He's going to enter a new innings where he can pursue other things what is of his interest than this new India always business and premium figures. So that is a happy thing. I feel happy for him, but from our part it's a sad day because we are losing a great leader. He's a, as GM said, he's a true, he's a gentleman and a officer and a gentleman, they say. He's a true gentleman. He's always well mannered. He's a leader, but he speaks so softly. But at the same time, he knows how to convey the message. If he says something no, he puts it in a pleasant way. He doesn't say it harshly. He puts it in such a pleasant way that even if we are angry at him, we cannot get angry. That's a fact actually. And I say he's a true leader, but because always his approach. Whenever I had a problem, I never used to discuss it with anybody else. I used to directly ask sir about it. I had a very bad experience of a Hubli gold mine tender, wherein I quoted a big premium of 8 lakhs without GST. GST was almost 2 lakhs. So the moment the tender was opened, I realized my mistake. But once done, it's done. So first thing I did is to call up sir. Sir said, anyway, don't worry. There were other policies which were within listing which he had already given approval. He said, you find out if you can approach and get it, fine. Otherwise, I'm there for you. I'll take care of it. So once he said that, even if I hadn't got something, it was such a big relief, like the whole thing. I said, okay, my sir is with me, then nothing to worry. So for my luck, I got it from Hubli gold mines only. But I call him a true leader because he was there at the time of crisis for me. So thank you, sir. And any crisis, that's why I never used to ask anybody else but sir. And he gave the correct guidance. He said, no, I never used to do it. Sometimes there were codes which were available by decreasing, but still said, why do you want to take it at that time? And I used to read it. So he has been my guide, sir. Thank you for all the guidance. I think we have achieved whatever we have because of the guidance like him, Subramanian sir. I think Suresh sir is also doing a good job. They were very, all seniors, we have learnt a lot. And sir is always an evergreen hero. I always he looks like a hero only. I hope he remains
Quote of the day.
A long way to go. Wishing you all the very best, sir. And I think Madam is very lucky to have her husband, and it's a great pleasure to see mother coming. I was recalling my mom, mom's place is always special. So anyway, congratulations to all of you for having such a great father and a husband. Wishing you all the very best, sir, and all the very best. On behalf of Ballari DO, I to thank you also. Thank you.
Madam, come near.
Thank you, the Ballari team. Now I request our Hubli team, Revankar sir, Don't be only one DO, there is no batch. One DO, one person. Yeah. That we will find.
ನಿನಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅದು ಇಂಡಿಕರ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಸಲ್ಲ.
Indicate, indicate.
He's a role model for us, for me at least. Whatever problem I am facing, whatever it personally, officially, whatever he has been helping me handle all the time. That's why I am able to come out of many problems. Officially, true leader. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Hubli team. Now I request our Gulbarga team, led by Prashant sir.
Good evening, everyone. Respected DGM sir, Anand sir, Subramanian sir, madam, all committee members, all colleagues. I have got twice the opportunity working with the sir. As a branch head in Mumbai RO2, I was with sir, and as a divisional manager in Hubli RO. So I have got twice the opportunity working with sir, and biggest thing that I was feeling, we are having that liberty that any time to call our DGM sir. And any odd time also, evening 7:30, even 8 o'clock, I have got the call to approvals from sir. Okay, you move ahead, we'll see. Ask him to present. To move ahead. Whatever premium I am requesting on the phone, even without going details in the calculations and everything, he has that trust. Okay, move ahead, we'll see. So that approvals we are getting on the phones, even when I was the branch head. And even now when I was divisional manager in Gulbarga also, so whenever I called sir for any help or any approvals, immediately it was coming, without even asking for other things and other small details, whatever it is there. So these things, he was always available for business or any other help, whatever we require regarding anything. So he will not only help, he will provide the guidance also how to move ahead, and how to do that thing. The correct process also, he will lead us. So this was how sir was guiding us throughout whenever even we have the promotion exams and other things also, at that time also he used to ask and he used to guide us. When sometimes we are answers how this CRs are getting written, so he told, don't worry, you just prepare for the exam. You go for the interview, don't worry for the CR and appraisals. That will be taken care of. And he is taken care of beautifully, I will tell beautifully. So we were worry free when we are going to exams, when we are going for promotional exams, we are worry free because sir is there available and he will take care of each and everything. So this was how sir was motivating us, and this has taught us also how we should behave with our juniors. Just sitting on the stage doesn't mean we are the owners and they are our slaves. No. We are here as seniors to guide our juniors. So what sir has taught us. So sir, thanks a lot for teaching us good values. So thanks a lot, sir, and definitely would have like that you work for some more years. On behalf of Gulbarga DO, please Vijay Roshan. On behalf of Gulbarga DO, we would like to honor.
ಸೀಟ್ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಶಾಲೆ ಓದಿಸ್ಬೇಕಂದಾಗ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕ ಶಾಲು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ರೆಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮದುವೆ ಗಂಡ ಆದ್ರಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಗುರುವೆ Down.
Somebody would like to say something. Yeah, it's like open. Yeah. Sorry, because your DM I couldn't see anywhere.
ಏಯ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೇಶ ಕೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಆಗೋದು ಅವರು ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಮುತ್ತು ಮುತ್ತು ನಾವು ನಡಿ
my senior DMs and my branch manager and fellow colleagues. I remember the first day when he has joined as the RM, and Malik sir was there as the CRM. There was a retirement and some person wanted his retirement function at Hubli DO and sir wanted to post that at RO here only. So there was a hustle and I am being told to communicate the same thing to him. And he got angry. He told that, why do you think that EP Hub is different from us? And suddenly, I don't know, he had some negative impression on me in the beginning. And then somehow I could manage to bring it back. And from then onwards, yeah, I am very lucky that throughout his both seasons here as a CRM and as a DGM, I am privileged to work under him directly at Hubli GP Hub, and then he only told me to go to Gadak as a in charge, and then because of his blessings, I got a promotion as a branch manager there. Then after Gadak, I got a promotion again as a senior branch manager now at Kundapur, and he has promised that I'll give you some good place. Don't worry. So that's what I was asking him, some sir, I want this, can you help me, And he told, okay, don't worry. I have thought something for you and I'll give you some good place. And for God's grace and for Touchwood, I got a good place. Then, okay, everyone has told everything about him. So I don't have anything to add up because he's being a team leader and madam has told how to communicate. He knew how to communicate. Even a bad thing also, he was putting it in such a cover that it looks good. But end of the day, it's like he's going for a new innings. What you I am not getting proper words now. Sir, all the best for your future life. Thank you, madam, for supporting him, and everyone for his family for supporting him also. Thank you. On behalf of Hubli DO, my dear, because of his personal work, he has left. So it is my responsibility now.
Thank you, Modi. I think I forgot Belgaum also because of the senior names are not there here, but somebody who can represent Belgaum. Oh, yes. case for you. Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. As Devda said, being his batchmate, I too had the privilege of working with him for so long in the same RO. So I can stress these two things. I mean a lot. So when we have reported in 2014, Desai sir was there. So hardly in 1 year I think he was retired. So we had to work with sir for so long. Actually, in the first time also, like what we faced, as sir was saying, like our biggest trouble was with transfers. See what happened, like some things we understand over a period of time. As a fresher, when we joined, we were pretty much, like most of my batchmates, pretty much posted in another RO. They were eager to get out of this place, go to their own hometowns. But when you come to some position, when you see from top, it is not the same. Probably in an individual perspective, it is different. But yes, if I see through DGM sir's eyes as a regional in charge who has to run an RO with a limited resources, it's a difficult task and a very tough call. So we understood it little late, but yes, we understood that. I think in my batch we are only 2 people who didn't ask for transfers.
ಸಾಕಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
For a formality, it's like
Time
we have
sense
to
ಇಲ್ಲ
keep
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ.
it- we have to ask, otherwise you say you don't ask.
ಅಲ್ಲ
So we are diplomatic in our approach. Yes, we did put our papers, but never pursued it.
ಇಲ್ಲ
Then in a very short span of time, we saw 2 CRMs in between again. Again, after that, we got, like, we should say we are lucky to have you back here again. Obviously, working for a like someone new boss is different from working for someone we know, and most importantly, who knows us. At least I don't have to work a lot for that. Definitely, I was fortunate to some extent, saying that I was always under his good books. Probably could be of any reason, but yes, he supported us, and we had the liberty to approach him at any point of time. Even as an AO, I never had to fear that I'm talking to an DGM or a CRM. No, he always gave that liberty to us to approach him freely. That part I should really appreciate, because we don't get everywhere. So forget about this difference of cadre from scale 1 to 5. We may not be getting that in the difference of scale 1 to 3, 1 to 4 also in many places. But as an in charge of this RO, he never behaved as a boss. That part I should always accept it and appreciate it. He always gave us that liberty and approached us as an elder who is guiding us through our work. So I really thank him for that. Always appreciate and remember what he has shared with us, given us the opportunity. Whatever opportunities youngsters who got in this RO, I would give the credit to Revankar sir only. Because in general, at our level, getting an in-charge role is not so easy. Because we have seen how people fight for these positions in another ROs. It's not so easy. I can proudly say in my batch, I'm the first BM. People are there who got promotion before me, 1 year prior to me. They got in-charge positions after me getting, after 1 year, 2 years, they got this. But I can proudly say I'm one of those first few who got promoted in this southern region at least. So I would give that credit to Revankar sir, because definitely the inputs he would have given to his successor, which prompted him to think to give me that opportunity. Thank you sir, thank you for that. And we will always remember whatever support you have given us. And yes, I don't know, I'm skeptical that we will get the same kind of access that we had with you. So looking forward for better future, and hoping and wishing you all the best for your second innings. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Pawan. Now the forum is open. If somebody would like to say something, please. Good evening, all of you. Just look into my checklist so that I don't miss anything.
Is it checklist or chat GPT?
Yeah, mix. No, Suraj, it is mix of both. Mix of both.
If it is a poem, then it's a short GPT. All right. Sir, the first thing that I would like to say, already Balakrishna sir broke the surprise. You look like a model. No doubt about that. Dress up like a model. My good friend, unfortunately, is not there today. Himanshu Hegde, he is working now here. So when he came, he told me, I happened to have a conversation. How is life at Aro? Sir, we have to, I think I have to come in formals these days. Looking at DGM, I get so much of inspiration. Sir, exactly 1 year back, I think we were in Belgaum, Ford Hotel. It's not just the professional look that he gives. He dresses according to the situation and occasion. I mean, for that party, that the way you came, I think you have inspired a lot like me. It is pitch perfect. Another thing is that I don't know why this happens. Of course, most of us Indians, it is a bit difficult to talk in English. But every time I talk to you, I lose all my grammar, I lose all my words. But in spite of that, sir will not say anything. Every time he calls me on IP phone, I will lose my language. I will take a pause. I will not be able to continue. I mean, that fluency will be lost. And to add to that, this photo is also there now, with a mustache. So the fear becomes even more. Anyway, sir, for your retirement, I had actually planned for playing a small piece of flute music. I've been practicing for the last 2 months, but I'm already running out of breath. So if I go wrong anywhere, please forgive me. This is supposed to be, at least supposed to be, a very, what do you call it, peaceful raga. The raga's name is called Madhyamavati. I would like to dedicate this to you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm not able to pay it any further. But anyway,
I've been practicing this for the last 2 months. But definitely, I think this instrument needs a lot of weight control. Probably because of that, and our legend is also here. Anyway, sir, I would wholeheartedly like to thank you for all the things that you have done for this region, this company, and for me personally. And I'm truly madly actually impressed with the efforts that you have taken. Personally, for me, even for unfortunately, it could not be materialized for my foreign panel selection. Even Anand sir told me multiple times that you had worked really hard, and I have seen it personally multiple times. You take effort to inspire youngsters to come up in promotion and all that, and I've seen that he's a man of integrity, and there is no personal interest, there is no vested interest in his advices. So I really am grateful and I'm thankful to you for all that. Having said that, I would like to wish you a very peaceful and happy retired life with your family. Thank you so much. For the Raga especially. Everybody from any people.
ಹೋಗು
Somebody from the family who would like to hear before we actually have started. Not everyone can speak from the family.
Congratulations to this well-deserved milestone. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರೆದಿದ್ದ ಇವರ ಸಿಬ್ಬಂದಿ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯ ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತು RM ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ, ಶುಭ ನಮನಗಳು. ಈ ನಿಮಿತ್ತ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲು ಅನುವು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಇಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಹಿರಿಯರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದ ಇವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಈ ನ್ಯೂ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಒಂದು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಆ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ, ಆ ಪೂಜೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕಠಿಣ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಮನೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾತು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ 10ಕ್ಕಿಂತ 12 ಕೊಡುವಷ್ಟು ಅವ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಇವರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾವನವರು ಇವರಿಗೆ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇವರು ಏನೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫಿನಿಶ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಡ್ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ತೆಗೆದಿಡುವಂಥ ಅವರಲ್ಲ ಅವರು, ಅದು ಮಾಡಿಯೇ ಶುದ್ಧವರು. ಆ ಥರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿದ್ದವರು ಅವರು. ನನಗೆ ಇವರು ಸಿಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ 7 ಜನ್ಮದ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಇವರದೊಂದು ಗುಣ ಇದೆ, ವರ್ಷ ಇವರದ್ದು ನಾನು ಇವರ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 21 ವರ್ಷ ಇವರದ್ದು ಕೆಲಸದ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಏಳೋದಾಗಲಿ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಆಗಲಿ ಏನೇ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ನನಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಜಾರು, ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಮನಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಏನೋ ಮೈ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ 29 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಜನ. ನಾವು ಹಾಗಾಗಿದ್ರು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೋಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸದ ಶ್ರದ್ಧೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೂ ನೋಯಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವರೇ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Thank you very much, ma'am. You were so emotional. We could understand. But only thing is like we expected you to say something which we do not know. So now we expect some family members to say something which we do not know. Because this his work style we know here very well. Please, anybody.
I will try my best not to repeat anything that everyone's already told. Yeah, I'm his elder daughter Parinita. So, from what I can remember, New India is when he was a divisional manager back in Hubli. And my sister and I had paid a visit to the office and we were very fascinated by the AC there. That was the first time we had seen something that is an AC, cool air. And he had his own office. It had a cabin and we were like, oh, our father is like an important person. And we were quite interested. And that's when we know, okay, he works at New India. I must have been around 6 to 7 years old at that time. And since then, he has always told, I mean, we always told that our dad works at New India Assurance and that he is a divisional manager. And we have seen him throughout all these years, even until a couple years ago, work for his promotion, study for his promotion, and put efforts throughout. Like my mom said, he has taken work is worship very seriously, and he can be the flag bearer of that. Also, he is a very people-oriented person. I know that the relationships he has created in New India, he is still in touch with all those people right from when he started his career back in Bangalore. And yeah, also one more thing, he never gets Monday blues, what we call in corporate office. As soon as Monday comes, the office, he's never had that even one single day. And if there is a day, now my sister, me and my husband, we are in IT, and if there is a day we want to get out of IT, he will no wonder first thing pitch is New India. Try insurance, try He has done that even after our college when we were just starting out our careers also. Give it a thought. I know that he will continue to do that and that New India is very, very important to him, as important as his family and other things in his life. So yeah, that's about it. Happy retirement.
Thank you, madam, for sharing. And I would like to add one point that you were saying, like one day fear. Frankly, not only your college, none of the New Indians have that fear. Because the culture of New India is like that, like it doesn't really matter. Thank you. Now, anybody from... Yes, ma'am, please. Please, ma'am, please.
ಇದು ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಒಂದು 20% ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 20% ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
That is what we wanted to hear from you.
ಕೆಲಸ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಒಂದು ಡಬ್ಬ ಹಾಕಿ ಕಲಿಸೋದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
That is called 20%.
Okay, my name is Harshita and I'm his younger daughter, currently working as an HR coordinator. So I think to start with, I will start with an incident which took place when I was studying in my 12th standard. You know, that main year, your board exams, a lot of pressure from home. You know, take science stream after this. I don't know what to do, but take science stream and all of that. So I was also in the science field. I wrote my exams. Trust me, I was not a very good student back then. So I was very worried. What if I don't clear my exams, or worst of worst? I was very bad at maths. I used to not understand physics also. Just imagine being a daughter of such great parents. This girl doesn't know mathematics or physics. What am I going to show after going home? The worst of worst, what if I fail? That was the thought that was in my head. So there was only one thing which my father told me. I tried to translate that into English. So this is it. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. it is the courage to continue that would count. Which meant that even if I would fail, that would not be a problem, or I should not see that as an obstacle. I need to think what next? What next after I fail? That's what I didn't fail. I cleared my notes, so nothing to worry on that. But yes, one thing I learned from him, from school, is not to worry about failure. It's very important. Being in this society with an Indian mindset of parents, they're just going to tell you, you have to do this, you have to do that, compare you with another 100 people out there. But at least that was not the situation in our house. There was nobody to scold us if we made mistakes, because they encouraged us to learn from our mistakes, and that is what is very important. I tried not to put the points which were already repeated here, but there are a few things which I will carry away from him in my life. First and foremost, dedication. Utmost dedication to anything. And about the work, and you guys have highlighted major of the points. And the dressing sense, I truly agree, he's very peculiar. He's very prompt at home. You will see those coats, those formal shirts. Ties have a different set of criteria. Cufflinks have their own space and whatnot. The socks, everything is matching. Trust me, it's like he's even like that in real life. So that is one thing which I have not able to learn from him, because I am very messy, but he is not in that case. Second is time management. Best instant, this afternoon. Clear instructions were given at home. Be ready before 1. By 1 to 1:30, you all should be here. It's already 1. It's 1:1. The first call comes. Where are you girls? Okay? And we're like, we're coming. The driver is already waiting down, and we're like, we're coming, 5 minutes. And second call comes, 1:05. Where are you girls? We're like sitting in the car. I told we're just sitting in the car. Third call comes, 1:10. Where are you girls? There are people waiting for you. So he is very punctual about time. It's not just maybe in office, it's even at home. We have a trip maybe which is scheduled at 9. We have to catch a flight or a train at 9 o'clock. He'll be the first one to wake up and get us all ready by 7 o'clock. No problem. We will wait for the train or bus, but we should not make the train or bus wait for us. So that is the one thing which I'm still not able to learn from him, but I hopefully do one day. Third is independent. Parents, once you reach, at least for girls, once you reach 22, 23, you might start telling you to think about marriage and whatnot. That's not the case in our house, at least. The only thing which my father and also my mother have told me is that, both of us in fact, is that be independent. You should be independent enough to stand on your own feet. No matter what it is, who is going to be your life partner in the future, whatnot. Learn to take your own responsibilities. Are you in a position to do that today? Yes or no? I should say yes, we are. We are in fact very lucky that our parents were so encouraging to let us go into the corporate field and say, go work, explore, and don't just sit at home. So being independent, that's one major takeaway which has, which I would like to carry forward in my life. And some things which I do not know about him. He loves music. I wish you played that maybe a few days before the date of retirement. You probably would have got something better.
Yes, in the hotel I was trying it time and again. It was walking out there. Now in front of the crowd I was not able to do it.
So yeah, he loves music. Oh my God. The moment he comes home, let's say 7 p.m., he's at home. 7:30, all that fresh up, everything, khana, snacks, whatnot. 7:30, if that music channel starts at home, it will only turn off by 10. Okay, all songs. We start with all the new songs. We cannot last more than 5 minutes there. What is there in these new songs? The lyrics are bad. They look so, not good, whatnot. Come back to all those Kishore Kumar, Lata Mangeshkar, everything. We have listened to the songs repeatedly on loop to a point that me and my sister probably know all the songs. We know all the songs. You name the movie, we tell you the song. That is the level. And he's very fond of music, very fond of all this acting and whatnot. So when he's in a very good mood, he'll come say some dialogues to you also and go off. That time you are busy and you are not interested to listen to the dialogue, but he is very interested to come and do the dialogue. So he is really a friendly person. That's one thing. Second, very foodie. He loves sweets. How many of you have actually tried, sharing your sweets with him? Anybody has made dessert or shared it? Any day? Got an opportunity? You guys missed the golden chance. He loves jalebis. You should have tried that also. Maybe that was
Secret.
So he has a very sweet tooth. He loves desserts. What else?
Yes.
Nicely after
Yesterday only we had jalebi with ice cream.
Jalebi with ice cream.
Yeah, gulab jamun with ice cream, carrot halwa. with
Yesterday
ice
he
cream,
only
all
ordered
that.
for jalebi with ice cream.
It's already over.
Today you had gulab jamun. Gulab jamun. Yes.
So that is one thing. What else did we tell him? This is the only chance I'm going to get. So I just want to make use of it. I was very excited. I remember us having our annual day and parents coming to encourage us, see us get our awards, see us perform dance. Today we're so lucky and blessed, including my brother-in-law, my grandmother, that we're able to come and witness his retirement and hear so many people talk such good things about him because we didn't know this side of our dad earlier. What we see at home is a different version, but what we see here, we could now connect or relate as to how he is, how he spends his entire day, and that's like absolutely amazing that he is so candid with you all and you find him so approachable, which most of us do not find it in our leaders or our boss. I think that's all for now. Yeah. Being the younger one, I'm more naughty and more candid. I think very evident with the way I spoke today. But that's all right. Thank you so much. We love you a lot for whatever you've done these years. And we're very lucky for the sacrifice that just to make sure our education is not disturbed each and every time my father kept getting transferred. So most of our years we have spent with our mother, comparatively less number of years with my father. Okay, I'll be very open about this. It was also when we went abroad. My sister had completed her 10th, and the only thing which struck in my father's head was, okay, after 10th, the education is not good enough abroad. I have to send it back. He sent us all along with my mother. My mother is truly great for having taken care of us so many years, managing things on her own, despite my father being in a different country or a different state. So that sacrifice, or whatever education not being disturbed to where we are standing today and working, that was truly fruitful. And I have to say that thank you so much for that wonderful sacrifice that you done for us. And I'm so happy that now you guys can stay together, have your own time, and let's see how long I can be independent. She's already gone with her independence, so I hope we have more number of years. On this note, there's only one line that I want to tell you. You are truly an epitome of hard work, dedication, and success. Truly admire you for it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So many secrets that we don't know. On a lighter note, 3 things we don't know.
There's so many secrets that we
Whenever
don't
we give sweets, he used to say that, every sweet he used to tell us. It's a contradictory thing. And the second thing, regarding your studies, he used to say you are saying that he never pressurized you to study more and more. But for us, apparently, the first class, whenever we met him, the first class was that have you cleared your fellowship? After the promotion exam, if I would go and ask, sir, you remember my name, how much you scored? Sir, if I say 90, you would have tried 99. It was we were getting, but yes, you are lucky that way. This was the right say. Thank you. Sir, you would like to say something? Please.
So, my name is Nishan. I am, as I think you got to know that I am his son-in-law. I am the husband of Parinita, who is his elder daughter. So, compared to all of you, I know him very less for a shorter period of time. We just got married in December 2021, so it's just been 1 year. But whatever little I've seen him, what I can say is that he's very hardworking and highly knowledgeable. If I can talk about anything, politics and all doesn't interest me, but I know that he knows everything about it. But I know about cricket, few things that even that he knows. Every small thing he has a good amount of knowledge about it. I think minimum 10 minutes I can speak to him about any topic. And that is about knowledge, and then about hard work and energy. He has a great amount of energy. Like he can come at 7 o'clock in the night and still be energetic the whole night also. And one instance that I remember is once we drove from Kanchipuram to Bangalore, and all of us were tired. We were sitting behind, but he was driving. We were completely tired and we slept off. But he and my mother-in-law, they had to travel back to Hubli, and they went all the way on the same night from Bangalore to Hubli. So that is the kind of energy that this man has. Very energetic. And I don't think I myself at this young age have so much energy as he has. So that is about his energy that I witnessed myself. And another thing is good that I came on this day, because I didn't know that so many lives he has helped, so many lives he has changed. Because when back home, when I am at home, I never felt that he's a DGM or he's someone big. I always felt that he's someone who is a normal person, and I can approach him. And being a father-in-law, there was always a fear that you always have fear for father-in-laws, right? You know that he's a father-in-law at the end of the day, and there is a kind of fear that every man has. But I never felt that. Right from day one to even now, I never felt that. He's very friendly. He always cracks jokes, even though his daughters think that he cracks PJs. But I feel his jokes are very funny. I find it very funny. So that is about him, and yeah, that's it.
One second. He's the source of energy.
A happy retirement.
To add on this, what he was saying, his understanding of every topic. The first day when he reported here in 2016, the moment he entered, like we were all there with the bouquet and all. He entered, and the second or third time there was some scratches on the tile on the entrance. So the first word he spoke is like, these tiles are not correct. Like, this is not the correct tile. And he told us what was the reason for those scratches. Okay, they said like they will be filling with some kind of thing. After 3-4 washes, that will be going out. That is a kind of like every minute thing. I don't know how he learned it. That is truly amazing. So thank you very much for saying that. So before we ask our man of the day to speak, Satish sir, I request our beloved DGM sir, Prakash Revankar sir, to share his 36 long years of experience with us, and probably this might be a last speech officially in this. Unofficially he can come anytime, he is most welcome. So sir, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everybody. So, we were late today evening, so I think we have dragged it on for a longer period of time. It's a pleasure that Mr. Subramania has joined us today. He's come all the way from Shimoga. Thank you. Dear colleagues, indeed, it's a memorable moment, I would say. Yes, a long journey. A long journey started somewhere on 13th July 1987. When we joined, a lot of people said 13 is an unlucky number. It has not been an unlucky number for me. I'll tell you why. Thanks to the blessings of my beloved mother, my father, He passed away 26 years back. Yes, I was unemployed for almost 1.5 years. 84 I completed my graduation. I did a lot of courses at mathematics, COBOL, programming, etc., etc. Went on writing exams. So many entrance exams, bank probationary officer exam, bank clerical exam, everything. And in this process, what happened was, I got an interview in PSRB for clerical post. Staying in Bangalore, Cunningham Road was the PSRB board. Interview was conducted. I felt after coming out of the interview, I have answered almost everything. There was nothing I have refused. But unfortunately, it so happened that I get a regret letter. I am not selected. Mind you, I was so disappointed. Primarily because after completing the graduation, my love was towards that olive green. What is olive green? Precisely. And those days, mind you, reading newspaper, especially Hindu newspaper, I could tell you 1971 war, what sector, who was the commander-in-chief, everything. I could tell you in detail. I had read so much about that. I wrote this Combined Defense Forces examination. I was successful. I went to 19 Service Selection Board, Allahabad. I got rejected. You know what was after the rejection? It was such a big disappointment that when we go for this selection in NDA or to the army, they give you what is called as a warrant. That is, with the warrant you get the train tickets in the railway station. But it was during Durga Puja time. So disappointed that to come to Bangalore, I had to travel via Chennai, actually. Those days there was no direct train from Bangalore to Allahabad. So we had to come all the way up to somewhere Bhopal, catch another train coming from Delhi to Chennai, then from Chennai to Bangalore. That was the route like that. I was so disappointed, I decided to leave the same evening. They said, with the warrant you can get into the train, they will not throw you out. So I was sitting on the vestibule. What is vestibule? That passage which is connected to bogies. Kept my luggage with somebody there inside and went to sleep. I was also tired. And I had told that gentleman, just tell me when Bhopal is coming. Bhopal was coming somewhere midnight, 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Completed journey and caught another train at around 4 o'clock to Chennai. Came back home, everything. And after a couple of months, I get this regret letter from back. I had to tell my father, what is this? You are telling me to write exams, sir. And what was my father? My father was a section officer in Secretariat, Karnataka Secretariat. He has come up the hard way. He joined as a maybe, I don't know, a division clerk or first division clerk or something, way back in 1956 when the state was formed. So when, this is during the 84-85. So my dad said, look here, don't get disappointed. I'll give you food, I'll give you clothes. Your duty is to write exams. You just keep doing that. I said, no, I am fed up. I am going mad. Why? How much should I sit and read? I said, I am idling away my time. You are saying you write exams and become successful. I said, see, I got this regret letter also. What is the work? No, then I gave him a time. I said, I can't sit like this. My father told me only one advice. Before my retirement, I can get you a second division clerk. But I don't want you to join this secretariat. It has become so corrupt. Mind you, this is 37 years back story. And all you people know how our government administration is functioning today. 37 years back. But I told my dad I want to go and join some private company. And I said I want to join my private company. My dad said on one condition. Until November or something you don't get a job, don't get selected somewhere, okay, you can go and join some private company. But on one condition is that you continue to go on writing exams. All these competitive exams. I said yes. Mind you, 1st January 1986, I started my career as working as a sales officer. Selling what? Filtration units. Not this aquaguard or anything like that. It was trying to sell filtration unit to pharmaceutical industry, liquor industry and all. So some of you who are, what you call infatuated or attracted to those yellow or colorless liquids, I can call it. Why is it sparkling? It has got a sparkle, no? When you pour it into the glass, it sparkles, right? That sparkle is because all the suspension particles are removed to a great extent. What we call is, in other terms, it is a fine filtration. Because of that fine filtration, it sparkles. Even water also sparkles. Mind you, if you see good quality water, you get which like Evian or other brands which are highly priced, they are also, you'll see it is filtered. What's the cross section of your hair? What is the size of the cross section of your hair? Can anybody tell me? Some science students must be here. Not sure. It is in the range of 30 to 40 microns. It is smallest dot which is visible to the naked eye. It's so small. So I was trying to sell this, but 1.5 years I have worked in this company, which was called as Filtech Pharma Private Limited. It was we were selling all process filters which were manufactured either in Germany or in London. But simultaneously I was going on writing exams. I have written IAS mains once. I was not successful, the next stage, but in that process I had completed. I had completed this GIC conducted exam for this post of where I joined as an assistant administrative officer twice. 1985 also I have written an exam. I was successful. I went for the interview. Interview was in Chennai, but I got a regret letter. 86 I am writing the same exam once again. January 87, I got an opportunity to fly from Bombay to Bangalore. That was the first time I flew the flight to attend the interview of GIC. I was successful. So ultimately I joined in New India on 13th July. When I joined New India, I didn't know what is New India. What is New India? What is it doing? What is the strength of New India? It's only after joining I came to know I am in the #1 company. And I would say blessings of my parents, hard work also, because at that moment, if I had not got the call letter or for joining New India, probably I would have continued in that company, because they were calling me saying, come, we are taking you to either London or Germany for a period of 25 days or something. I had got so attracted to that private company job because it was going around whole of South India. It was a fantastic job. Even today, I kept those materials also with me, including the material which I have collected during my training at NIA Pune. Even those handwritten notes are still available with me. She keeps shouting, what is this all? Kachra kept at home.
Valuable things, all those.
It's very valuable.
Valuable. Yes, definitely.
But I don't know. Let us see what I'm going to do with that stuff. Here, what I would like to say is there is no substitute to hard work. This is what precisely I would like to say. I am the one of the siblings where I have got an elder brother, one younger brother. I am just in between, and I have got one younger sister. And I am the only one who is in the service sector. My elder brother is in a private company. He is a consultant with Supreme Industries in Pondicherry. Younger brother is starting off his own business now. He was with Capgemini till recently. So, only guy who was born, brought up in Bangalore, but served in all places other than Bangalore. 13, I said, no? A lucky number for me. How was it lucky? Very first promotion also, I didn't get it in 91. 19 people of my batchmates got the promotion during that time, 91. But during that period, you know what happens? One gentleman called V.V. Date was the AGM of our Bangalore regional office. I was working in Bangalore division office. He comes on a visit. He sees how many people, how many officers are there. Moment he goes back on Thursday, Monday morning or Tuesday morning, it was on Thursday. The next Thursday, he leaves Mangalore on Friday. Next Thursday, there is an order coming to Mangalore saying that Revankar is posted to Belgaum. There was no request, nothing. Thanks to the then divisional manager, he asked me only one question: are you ready to go? I said, sir, what is this? I didn't even get my promotion. I lost it. Over and above that, Mangalore is 350 kilometers from Bangalore. You are sending me 500 kilometers away from Bangalore. You know what? He said, no, I don't want to listen to all the stories. You tell me you are ready, go. I said, no, sir. Okay, fine. I will take care of him. He took care of him. That order went into cold storage. Thanks to the then regional manager, it is worth taking his name also, Mr. Ramakrishna Bhandari. Cool day. Then I said, sir, how do you manage it? Hey, leave it. You said, no, you don't want to go. Leave it. That's all. I learned a lot of things from him. Like I told you in the class yesterday, he taught me also how to write the CRs, which is an essential part of anybody's career. So, time has to be given for that. This was the way we went along. But what was the change which came across? I would have been selected as a branch manager long before. But it so happened that a question was posed in the interview, are you ready to go to Gulbarga? I said, no, sir. I am not working. You are not, the next question was, you are not ready to go out of Bangalore? I said, I am not working in Bangalore, sir. So that question was not relevant at that particular moment when the interview was being conducted. But what to do? Bosses are always right. What is rule number 1?
Boss is always
Rule number 2? No. Rule number 1, boss is always right. Rule number 2, when boss is wrong, refer to rule number 1. So, in this journey, when it is going on like this, I was in Bangalore for a period of around 1 year and few months. 92, ultimately I got promoted. They promoted me. They said, enough, you have to push this fellow. They pushed me out. So I was in Bangalore as a AO in the scale 2 cadre. They started a new process of selection of this branch managers and divisional managers. So myself and Mrs. Neerja Kapoor were the two who were selected in the first lot by Mr. Kalwar, S.K. Kalwar, who is 80 plus today. He is still working as a consultant. The only active man who is still there at 80 years as in the insurance industry. So myself and Neerja Kapoor, the current chairman, we are lucky enough that we have worked together as branch managers in Mangalore. She was in one branch, I was in another branch. And I would say, thanks to the compliment she gave me the other day when we were at Chennai, which Suresh will agree, she was also surprised that I am superannuated. So there's something wrong with your birth certificate. How come you can go so early? So I say thanks to that compliment, because when we have worked together, yes, there are chances that we will have some difference of opinions or some nothing like that. We will have mutual respect for each other. So in Mangalore, and before going to Mangalore, yes, there was even the search of what you call marriage alliance. Marriage alliance. I went to see a girl on 13th of August. 13th August. And mind you, I can proudly say the one and only girl I have seen for getting married. So that's why I say lucky enough, because yes, she is born in Mysore but brought up in Udupi. See how what you call the help or assistance the God gives you. I was all throughout in at that particular moment when the alliance had got finalized there. And this, I'm seeing the girl on 13th, joined the company on 13th. But my journey till now has been definitely wonderful, memorable, pleasant, not to regret on anything which has happened down the line. The interviews are taking place month of September or something, where in Chennai. And you know, on 13th of October, not 13th, sorry, 14th of October, I get an order saying that I am posted to Mangalore. Just our marriage got fixed in December. Marriage was fixed for December. That again in October it says, see, I had come from Mangalore to Bangalore. They are posting me back to Mangalore, and she is brought up in Udupi. My marriage was in Udupi in December. So what I would say is she was very happy that she is going nearer to her mother's place. Which girl will not be happy going nearer to the mother's place? Every girl is very happy. So that's why I say that journey which started for 29 years back has been excellent. She is a pillar of strength for me. That is why I was able to move around so freely. Never had, she is not one who will keep nagging on anything. That was the best part of my life, I would say, which gave me so much support that I could look forward to only my career. And yes, during this journey, I have built my own bridges. So wherever places I have worked, I am happy to say that yes, I was able to accomplish that little. I can't say I have accomplished a lot. No, it is not possible. But whatever efforts I have put, it has borne fruits. And probably you people don't know that. MRO2, heading MRO2, it had not completed 1,000 crores for a long period of time. Fortunately, 2019-20 we did it. It completed 1,000 crores. That was one milestone there. in Mumbai. So I was in Mumbai for more than 2 years plus, staying there in the guest house. But at the same time, I could see so many people there here in the vicinity of the guest house. So many faces, always cribbing, always cribbing. There is a saying in Kannada, "Bina sahayavaru padavaru yaru." People will lose pity. We should take as it comes in front of you. It is in your hands to see how you can make the day pleasant. You cannot expect that everything will come from outside. 99% of the things are in your hands and your mind. So I have gone to so many places. We have had a tough time leaving her behind. We knew how to take it. Yes, those moments were very awkward, very, difficult. You know what moments? I was working as a senior divisional manager in Mumbai, not relying on the train to go by bus journey. 3 o'clock afternoon it starts from Hubli. It will reach there Mumbai at around 7 o'clock or 7:38. It all depends on any traffic problems en route. So that difficult time was having lunch, fast lunch, because whatever you do, when that moment comes, it's all hurry. So 3 o'clock sitting there, they're not able to sleep in the bus. They're getting disturbed, leaving the family and going behind. I also understand that. But that particular moment we have reached Bombay, getting into the office, all that is gone. But here, my request to all the youngsters and everybody is, please disconnect yourself the moment you go out of your office. Don't mix your office with your home. The home atmosphere also gets spoiled. That should not happen. And here I would also admit to her as branch manager, as divisional manager, there were times, morning I used to say, "It's already late. Breakfast is not ready." Maybe on some occasions I have not even had it, I must have rushed to the office. Hey, already late. Sorry.
Madam, you excuse me.
Excuse me, please.
I have purchased a book now.
Sorry.
I will be writing it down every day.
Make it a sorry book, not sorry.
No, it's a fact. Let me admit. But later on, humbly sugar gay. We need to that came down also. We need to say, yes, there are times the better half takes the blame for something which is not related to that. This, I would say, is applicable to most of the males.
Definitely.
Whether you admit it or not, it's happening. Okay, so it's a part of life. How far you take it? It should not take it far. It is only a matter of that particular moment. Yes, then you should brush it aside. Now, during this journey, I got an opportunity to go to Saudi Arabia. A company gave me that opportunity. I say big thanks to my company. I was able to take my family there. Not only having gone to Saudi Arabia, we were able to go to Dubai. That was on holiday we went, okay, because it was all nearby vicinity and all that. So 3 years, I was able to take my family also, and I was able to take my mother also for some time there, stay there and come back. Where will you get this? Only in New India this opportunity is there. So any foreign aspirants, please try hard. I only expect that some of you should get through and go to the foreign offices. And here I would say, male or female, does not matter. A lot of ladies are also going. So, those are the lady officers who are also capable of going ahead. Coming back, there was a threat that once we come back from abroad, the colleagues here, the people here who are not going to treat you properly because they are jealous. At any given time, more than 25-30 people of New India people are working abroad. So when we come back, they think that we have only brought gold. We eat gold, we put gold or what. It is not so. It is not so. It's only that, yes, we get that comfort zone maybe in some countries where we get the tax concessions and all that. Because of double taxation and all this, there are some concessions, so we are able to save a little bit more. Because of that, what is happening is some of the other people in head office and other places, because they are jealous, they are not ready to help you out for any situation. They try to treat you very shabbily. This has happened where people have got fed up and they have resigned and gone. Fortunately for me, I got posting at MRO 3. Tell me what is MRO 3 today? Can anyone tell me what is the size of premium there today? 3,000 crores.
4,000
plus crores. Which is bigger than some of the private insurance companies. 4,000 crores. All corporate clients are there. So I got a posting in MRO 3 and never had that feeling that I was an outsider. But the sheikh there, where I had worked, who was the CEO, he had given me an open offer. They said, you quit that job, you tell me how much you want. You can stay back. When I was on the verge of coming back in October 2013. How much you want, you tell me, you can stay back. I said, no sir, thank you, I will tell you. And I came. But thanks to New India, they have treated me very well. The moment I came to MRO 3 as a senior division manager, even before the promotional exercise is completed, my CRM proudly says, these are my two regional managers. He's introducing us like that to one of the customers. These are my next two regional managers. I said, sir, after coming out of the cabinet, I said, sir, what did you say? Exercise is not yet over. You know what he said? This is MRO 3. We know who are the people who can be made regional managers. And we became regional managers during that year. Can I ask for more? Mind you, I told you I lost my very first promotion. And I still remember Mr. M. Ramdas' words. Mr. Ramdas was regional in charge here, Bangalore. I had gone to drop him to the airport in Bangalore just before he was about to leave for London operations. He had come to meet Corporation Bank executives. This was in 2001. You know, he said, how are you, Revankar? I said, sir, you are already AGM. When you came to Bangalore, you are regional manager. I am still being a branch manager. At that time, there was a stagnation at scale 2. Said, he put hand on my shoulder and said, don't worry, this does not mean that you will not overtake people at a later stage. Don't lose heart, keep working this. And mind you, when I was promoted as DGM here, and I went to Mumbai MRO 2, there was a regional manager who was there in MRO 2, who had got the scale 2 promotion in 1991. I went as a DGM, and he is working under. He knows it. So, I have overtaken a lot of people afterwards and gone to that post of DGM. So, but unless you create a good work record for yourself, initially for a period of 10, 15, 20 years, after that it's only the words which are going around in the higher circles. Everything will fall in place automatically. Yes, there are sacrifices, like I said, leaving behind the family and going ahead, but it was in the year 2015. They have come on a holiday there to Mumbai, staying for 1 week. At that time, I am supposed to appear for the exam.